Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Wendy and this is Will's Mountain Homestead. And you guys, it is so hard to believe that in just a few short weeks, we are going to be starting our seeds indoors for planting for this year. And I know there's still snow on the ground and it's freezing outside, but I want to show you a few things that we have going on in the garden so that if you're doing the same thing, that's great. If not, maybe you could put this in your reminders for next year. So let me show you. Hey, Bear. The first thing I want to show you is kale. Now, if you let your kale plants go over the winter, and they will continue to, they're not going to grow much more than what you see right here. But when it comes time for spring, this will actually bolt. And you will get the prettiest yellow flowers that you have ever seen. And it's going to attract pollinators, which is super important for your early vegetables and stuff that require that. Your zucchinis are going to start taking off right away. And you're going to get those little blooms of tomatoes earlier than what you anticipated. So these are important, like little tricks to keep in mind, is just something as simple as overwintering your kale plants for those pollinators. So behind me, you're going to see like this big pile of weeds laying in the ground here. And one of two things, it's one really good thing and one really bad thing. The good thing is having catnip planted like this in the ground and producing all of the flowers. It's a great pollinator because the bees absolutely love the flowers that bolt from the catnip. The second thing that's good, I guess there's two good things. I didn't have very many Japanese beetles last year because I planted my beans close to where this catnip is located. So I guess it repels the scent of the catnip, repels the Japanese beetles, and it really did well for us that I didn't have to put, usually I use like dish Dawn soap and water and we have to like drown them and it's disgusting. I didn't have to do that last year. So that's something to keep in mind too. Now the bad thing, you see how big that is? It spreads just like a pandemic, and it is part of the mint family. So it's going to encompass a large area and take over. So it's going to be a challenge for us to try and tame this, but we're going to get in before spring here and cut most of that back. When spring hits, I'm going to dig a lot of it out and hope that we get some, but not that massive amount. And if it does, we'll just pull it out. It's not the end of the world. The cats absolutely love it, and I'm hoping to keep them out of the garden this year, and I'll show you what my plan is. So behind me, you can see more of my kale plants that I have and such, but my garden's about a 45 by 50 square foot, and what I need to do is keep my cats out of it. So I'm going to start collecting limbs off of my trees. I'm going to go up to my parents' house and take some of their limbs. They don't know this yet, so I'm coming for your fallen down trees. And I'm going to make a really tall raised bed that's going to encompass one whole side. I'm going to put all of my early vegetables in there that I can put my hoops in and cover with plastic. Hopefully it'll be tall enough with the plastic on to keep my cats out of getting in from that side. Now the other side where I plant my tomatoes, usually I am going to put cattle panels in and grow my tomatoes along that side and just stand the cattle panels straight up, and then attach my tomatoes to that. The other side, I'm not really sure yet. We might just do some good old T-posts and plastic netting fence to keep them out. We'll see. We'll see what works. I don't know. But we've got to figure something out, because if you have cats like we do, see that's just one of them. We've got a lot. They will destroy everything in your garden and poop all over everything, and you don't want that. So we're going to try and tame that down a little bit. And we're also looking at putting in a greenhouse. My cousin is building a home and tearing one down, and we're gonna try and salvage the windows out of that to build our own greenhouse. So if everything works out like it should, by the end of next summer, we should have a permanent structured greenhouse on our property, which I will be in heaven if that comes to fruition for us. So that's the plan for this year. And I can't wait for the snow to melt and get in the dirt and start planting. And I'm sure you are feeling the same way. So thank you so much for watching. Take care. God bless. And next episode that I have for you, I'm going to show you what we are actually going to be planting. We've got a lot of new things that we're going to be putting in the ground this year. So it's exciting. So we'll see you then. Take care and God bless. Bye.